Welcome everyone to Punny Plays the Stout Minstrel. We have arrived here in Gondaman where I have found Mothi. Hello there.
What do you want?
You could not have arrived with this news at a better time, Pineveer. An elf prince has gone missing, and the elves are convinced that we abducted him and refuse to believe otherwise. We have learned where the prince is being held, an encampment of the Dower Hands to the northeast. Your information tells us a great deal about his fate, and I hope that it's enough. The elves have sent an emissary to Gondaman, and she insists that we rescue this Vorthal as a sign of goodwill. A sign of goodwill! As if the Longbeards need to prove anything! I have always considered myself an even-tempered dwarf, but this emissary has gone too far. We need someone who is neither a dwarf nor an elf to organize the rescue. I do not want to be responsible for an outbreak of war in the Blue Mountains. Alright, that is a bit of a problem.
Will you help me?
The elf woman is stiff-necked and suspicious. She does not recognize the difference between Durin's folk and the Dower Hands. Okay, I recognize the difference. She recognized the difference between a Durin's folk and the Dower Hands and a Stout Axe by any chance? Well, if my dwarves attempt to rescue her elf prince and fail, she will assume that we're in league with the Dower Hands and call for war upon my people. What we need is someone trusted by elves and dwarves alike to make the attempt. That is, a man. A ranger out of the wilds in the east, who has assisted us both of our kindred at sundry times. He is a masterful in the arts of hunting and in stealth. Seek out the ranger Langlass at the Hunter's Lodge that's east of here. I only hope he will accept this responsibility. Well, I will check with Langlass and find out. I have arrived at the lodge, and here's the Langlass. Hello there. We've got a little bit of a problem.
What can I do for you?
Elves and dwarves living as neighbors in Erluine is worse than keeping a lynx kitten and a wolf pup in the same house. And I hope you don't take offense at my saying so. In the interest of maintaining peace in Erluine, I will respect Mothi's stout hand's wish and arrange for the rescue of Aberthal. I do not want to bear the burden of our rescue ending in failure, but a ranger does not have the luxury of refusing charges such as this one. If I were to refuse, Arathal's life would be forfeit, and so too would the peace of Erluine. I will organize the attempt. If you would help me, I suppose I can do that?
Stay a moment.
Rumor of Arbathar's capture has come to me. Mothi's fears have some merit. The elves of Dweland remember the treachery of Skorgrim Dourhand 600 years ago, and do not easily recognize the difference between dwarves. The short reign of Thrain and his sons Thorin and Eredluine was marked by a grudging peace only because their folk kept themselves to themselves and did not trouble the elves. Very well. I will help you to rescue Arvathal, and hopefully avert a war. In these darkening times, strife between the enemies of Mordor can only serve to aid the Dark Lord. This rescue will not be easy. Return to me when you are ready to depart to the Dour Hand Camp, and believe me, I am not one who wants to do anything that'll help the Dark Lord. Perhaps this isn't a good time for me to tell him my place of birth.
Greetings.
This will be a difficult task. I will guide you to the place I believe Arbathar is being held. We will no doubt have to fight our way through a gauntlet of sturdy Dour Hand warriors. We will watch each other's backs, lest we fall. Are you ready to leave? Yes, I'm ready to go.
The Ranger Langlass prepares to mount an effort to rescue the elf prince Avorthal from the clutches of the treacherous Dour Hands.
I'm all ready.
We must hurry.
We should proceed without delay. Together, we may defeat the Dour Hands and rescue Alvorthal. Very well. Let's go. Ah, this way. And I see Dour Hands. Baruch Azad. I don't know why he's coming after me when the other one's the one I attacked. Well, I suppose that ranger isn't going to be tanking for me then. There you go. Whee! Careful there. There may be many enemies up ahead. Yeah. Just like a ranger. They seem to get the enemy when you don't have any chance of healing them, but if you do have a chance to heal them, then you can be sure they're not going to in any way take the heat. Alright, I just want to make sure that I'm all healthy before I go into this next one. Okay, let us pause to get our bearings, lest we get caught unawares. Well, alright. Now, aha! Just as I thought I'd have a chance there. No. Well, there you go. How do you like that? But it does help when I am able to knock him on. Looks like I just happened to attack the wrong person last time is what happened there. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind. There you go. And, oh, I really didn't need the healing? Well, actually, that one worked out pretty well. Let's rest here a moment. Okie dokie. I can do that.
They know we are here.
Really? They do know that we're here? What gave you the first clue? The fighting will be worse up ahead. Now, it's time to go. Oh, I guess you're talking about the people up ahead that know that we're here. Careful now. We're moving deeper into their camp. Well, yeah, that's inevitably going to happen. Yep. Up. Aha. Yeah, look at that. He's able to hold this one. It's only the first one where he wasn't able to hold our opponent. Right, that's Anthem. What is this? Alters coda, refreshes call of the second aid. It's 10% to your call damage. Right. There you go. Yeah, 10%. I thought it was that for calls. That is a call, right? Yeah. It would have been rather useless if I didn't have any calls at the time. These are level 11. Oh, it's a level 12 fence. Why am I doing this with with XP turned off then? Let's pause to get our bearings. Yeah, I think you said that before. Ah, birds. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, how about that? Alright, we'll take care of the birds first. Then we can worry about the stout axe. I mean, the Dour Hand, not the stout axe. We don't have any. I'm the only stout axe in this area, right? Completed Hendraval Slayer. Alright. Good. Of course. New deed! Stout X Slayer advanced. Inevitable. Well, don't worry. I'll be able to eventually use this in the use Gundam in order to finish up all the deeds in this area, which is useful. Or at least the ones that don't have counterparts in outside the skirmish. I mean, I think you can't do the spider deed in its... Yeah, there aren't any spiders in Siege of Gondovan, so you won't be able to do that deed through the skirmish. Of course, this isn't a completionist run, so there is absolutely no need to do all the deeds, of course. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Yeah, what's next? Aha, he was just taking a quick break. Just make sure I don't go first, since I'm not a tank in this character. Despite hearing jokes about tank strolls and the like. And now, I don't feel like I'm healing all that much. Oh, plus 51. Alright, so it is working at least. That's good to know. Let us hold here. I sense we are near. We will need to use all of our strength for the coming battle, I fear. Right. Well, I have my full strength.
You are a boon, companion.
This has been a long and dangerous trek, but I'm glad that we have you at my side throughout it all. Come now, let us end this. Yeah, let's end this. Hopefully we end this well, rather than getting killed along the way, but that's another matter. You deliver our Thal to or face the consequences. Fool! Did you think we would keep him here? Averthal's already been taken to Kiva. He will die. You will die. All our foes will die. Now Skorkron will reward me when I bring him your heads. Alright, fine. Baruch Kazad. And... oh my goodness gracious. Maybe I needed to... yeah, hello. Maybe I was too good in getting his attention. Oopsie daisy. I wonder, well, he heals too. No, not the birds! Okay. No. This doesn't look like it's going to be good. I should check the level of the instance before I entered it. Really? Well, I'll just have to hope that... oh no, the last thing I needed was a wound. Yeah, that just... and of course, I probably should have eaten before I did this. Oh, could you go around and... kill that guy so that I can... actually, probably run a little bit further. How's he doing? He's doing... well, he's doing so far so good. I may have to change stances in order to do this better. Yeah. Oh, wonderful! He thinks it's over now! Whew! Thanks a lot! Where were we? Oh, yes.
Our efforts were for naught.
This has been a waste of time and blood, neither of which we can afford. Let us discuss our possible paths back at the lodge. Yeah, I know what my possible path is. Leveling up a couple before I do the next instance. Whew.
What do you
Hurry!
need?
We must return. That didn't go too well.
Greetings.
This is certainly distressing news. It appears the Dower Hands were one step ahead of us all this while. Well, I suppose we must follow their trail. Kildul is in the center of Dowerhand power, and the last remaining town in Ered Luin which they control. Conflict will not be entirely avoided there. Oh, you think that's the case? Let's see. All the stuff that I can't use. Oh well.
Would you do something for me?
We must not delay. You may think we must not delay, but if I went in there, I'll probably get killed. Yes. Well, we must not delay. Okay. Level up a little bit. Then don't delay, because we must rescue Arthur from the Dower Hands before they're able to set sail. The Dower Hands control the port city of Kildul to the east, and the ship they plan to carry Arthur is surely docked there. Kildul is defended by a score of Dower Hands, and it is in a position of great strength. We cannot hope to attack it directly. If we are to have any hope of rescuing Arthur from Kildul, we must need the help of one who knows the city. I know a dwarf, a longbeard named Zvanner, who was harbor master of the port before the Dower Hands captured the city. You will find him there to the east of here, not far from Kildul. Alright, I'll check it out. And is there something that you need?
Might I take a moment of your time?
An elf named Penglir gave me this beautiful bow, but I've gone and lost it. Or more to the point, it was stolen from me. The Rangers make a point to stay out of the feud between the Longbeards and the Dower Hands, so I was not expecting to be waylaid by brigands out of Khelidul. They overpowered me as I was looking for a good place to practice outside the town and stole Penglir's bow. The dwarves and Starkath, their leader, skulk near the walls of Calendul. I knew I wasn't worthy to deserve such a rich gift. I'm a failure, an embarrassment to Langlass and to the Rangers. So helpless am I that I dare not fight Starkath. Can you go forth and take the bow back for him? Sure, I'll gladly do it. I need the XP anyway in order to get ready for the next instance. So let's go down there and get back this bow. Aha! I have found Starkoth. Now let's see if I can battle him. I did manage to get to level 11 thanks to a XP donation from a bear. So that means that now I should be able to have some hope of standing toe-to-toe with this. Well, okay, I'm not saying toe-to-toe with him. I am just kiting around like crazy, actually. We'll see how that goes. Been nice if he went and gotten stunned there, but no matter. He's down now. So that means I should go turn this bow in and pick up some XP. I take it that this is your bow?
Can't you leave me to my misery?
You recover the bow from Starkoth? You have my thanks, Pineveer. I have not much but my name, but my name is precious to me. I could not have lived with the shame of dishonoring Penglir's princely gift.
I don't know if you can help me.
I've been thinking, Pineveer, after all the trouble the Starkoth over the bow, I don't believe I'm worthy of it. especially since I could not even hold on to it. Please go back to Pankler and explain why I cannot accept this bow. He will still be at Doilan to the south of Gondaman. I am a disappointment to my own folk and to the honor of Hengler's gift. All right, let's go to this Doilan and see what he says. Hello, Penglir. I've been asked to return this bow because the holder of it felt that he was not worthy of it.
What can I do for you?
He feels unworthy? And did Calarian think is that I gave my bow to him upon a whim? I did not give that bow idly to the first man that I met.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Calarat bears the blood of the Rangers of the North, and the name of a great hero is amongst his forebearers, a man I was proud to call my friend and companion. Perhaps Calarat is young as men count the years, but then all men are young by my count. In ages past, I honored my fallen companion with a sword placed at his grave amongst the mounds of the Edine. It may be that the sword can yet be found in that place. It bears the motto Elvelon in the elf friend of the young tongue of the men. Perhaps if you find the sword, you will convince the young Calarian not to spurn my gift. Alright, well, I'll do that, but that 15 level tells me that that is going to be saved for later. And also, I think it means that it is time for us to finish off this episode, and we return next time. I hopefully will have gained another level and be ready to go out and perform that rescue in the harbor. But that's for the next episode of Pineleaf Plays a Stout Minstrel.